Hi everyone, it's Robin and welcome back to another Thrift Store Thursday. So this past week I went to one thrift store and found one thing, but I also went to a flea market. So we go to a flea market every single year when we go for our week-long camping trip right after school is out. And I look forward to it all year round, and I found some fun things this year. However, I didn't find as much as I normally do. Yeah, I just wasn't finding things this time, but we still had fun. The girls found some fun things. I found some fun things. So I'm going to start with those items today, share with you what I picked up at the flea market. Then I'll show you the one thing that I found at the thrift store, which I took the girls to the thrift store with me, and they found some really cool things. But I only walked away with like one thing, but it's really cool, and I'm very excited about it. So let's go ahead and jump right into what I found at the flea market. This first thing's sort of silly, but I saw them and I'm just like, oh my goodness, I remember these from when I was little. Now, do you remember they used to, for birthday cakes, have these little candle holders? It's a little plastic doohickey, kind of looks like a flower, and they come in a rainbow of different colors, and you'd put the candle in that, and then you'd poke it onto the cake so then the wax wouldn't fall all over the cake. Well, this one lady had a whole box of those. So at first I was looking at those, I'm like, oh, that would be so fun for like little cupcakes and stuff like that. But then I saw that she had a couple picks that were animal shaped. So then I'm like, oh, I should get those instead, because I always thought those were so cool when I was little. So I ended up picking up 3 little birds. And these actually do hold candles too. It does have a little hole on the top, but these holes are so tiny. I don't even know if they make candles that fit these anymore. But I just thought it was so cute. It's probably going to be hard to see. But it's a little bird in this like mint green color. And I picked up 3 of them. 3 little birds. I think they're so cute. They were 25 cents each. They also had like an elephant and a camel, which I thought was kind of weird. So I just got the cute little birds. So this will be fun. I'll put that with my little cake decorating supplies, and I just thought they were so adorable. And it kind of gives me a little blast from the past. Not that I had these particular little birds, but I know that we had like these little clowns, and we had like a ballerina, and we had a ton of those little candle holder picks. So I always thought they were really fun. So just thought that was a fun thing to pick up. So the next thing I picked up was $5, and it is this greeting card box, which I thought was so cool. At first, I picked it up because I thought the box was really cool, and I thought it would be fun to like just set on a shelf somewhere. Mostly I'm thinking of like maybe my little cubby shelf here in the kitchen. But when I picked it up, I realized there was stuff inside. So I opened it up, and it is filled with vintage greeting cards, which I think is so awesome. There's a whole stack of them here, and I'll quickly run through them. Look at that. A whole stack of them. And a lot of them, and most of them have the envelopes too, which is so adorable. So, did I say I bought it for $5? I can't remember. So the whole box is $5, which I just think is so cute. So this first one is a birthday one, and it's got this little dog on it. I think it's very cute. It's like got a little bit of glitter to it also, which is really neat. And then there's a little tiny one here. This one's so cute too. It's a little dog one as well. It's just a little greeting card. I don't think you guys are going to be able to see this very well. But this one's like 3-dimensional. Can you see that? Kind of comes out a little bit. Pops out. And you can move this over, and it has a little message behind there. And then it does have a message on the inside. I mean, look at that. This little cute little floral bouquet. So adorable. So, that one is so cute. Then there is a really pretty floral one. This one says, glad your operation is over. So this next one is a birthday one, which is super sweet. Little baby in a little balloon basket. So cute. What's the inside look like? Another little floral on the inside with like a ribbon down the side. I like that this one's like scalloped on the side. That one's pretty. Love the colors of that one too. And then there's another one. This one also has a scallop. This one says birthday wishes. Very pretty. Oh, this next one I absolutely love. It says thinking of you. And it's got a gorgeous floral bouquet and a little bluebird. Oh my goodness, I love this so much. I don't know what it is about bluebirds, but I love them. I think they're so cool. blue and red birds. And I like yellow birds too. I don't know. I guess I just like birds. Alright, this next one is also pretty. This one says, thinking of you with sympathy. And it looks like that. It's so pretty. Once again, inside it's got a nice little design. I like that. This next one is a butterfly one. This one seems a little newer. Well, maybe not. It says, thinking of you. It's got some butterflies on it. And then we've got another one. This one's a floral and a butterfly one. And this one, the card is, there we go. Right there. This one's actually glittered. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not. This is all glittered in here. Very cool. Oh my goodness, I'm still going strong here, guys. Maybe I shouldn't be sharing all of them to you. Maybe this is too boring for you guys, but I just thought they were so pretty. This one says, get well. That is adorable. Love that one. That one, there's so many that I like. I can't pick a favorite. So far, I think my favorite is that bird one and a couple of the floral ones. Here's another one with flowers and a little wheelbarrow. It says, hoping you'll soon be well. It's kind of wordy. Okay. This next one says, sorry you're ill. This one's a pretty floral. Yellows, blues, and whites. That one's really pretty. We're getting to the end here. I think there's like 3 or 4 more. This one is super cute. It says, to your speedy recovery. It's got a little train, and each of the trains are like, train cars are filled up with different flowers. This is adorable. I mean, come on. You can't find cards like that anymore. So pretty. Let's see. Next one. It says, sorry you're ill. And this one's got a little pansy bouquet. And then there's another one. It says, to cheer you. Oh, this one's cute too. This one is like a little door knocker. Put that on the door knocker handle. It's got 2 little babies sitting on there. So cute. The very last one says, sincere sympathy. And it looks like that. This one also has glitter on it. Like the glass, like the window is all glittered. So yeah, a lot of cards. A lot of these I plan to like frame and just hang on the wall, kind of like a postcard. I do that a lot with like vintage postcards. I just think they're so cool. They add such character, and you know, they have these fun graphics that you can't find anymore. So this whole box, I mean, just for the box I probably would have paid $5 because it's still in really good condition and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. But the fact that it's filled with stuff, that's even better. So then the next thing I picked up was this right here. It was $5 and it says the Eagle 1793. There was a whole bunch of different ones. It was like kind of like I think they were supposed to be for like a home bar or something like that, because they all had like really weird names of like taverns and stuff. So, but I thought this one would be cool to use for 4th of July because it's got the eagle, which I love the eagles, and then it's got, you know, the red, white, and blue on it as well. So that I thought was really, really cool. I almost didn't pick it up, and then at the very end I went back to see if they had it, and they did, so I went ahead and picked it up. So I was very happy with that one. So the next thing I picked up was a vintage Valentine card. I looked at them, quite a few. I had like 3 of them in my hand, but I ended up just getting 1 of them because I didn't really think I needed very many. I have quite a few, enough that, you know, anyways, I just wanted to add 1 more to my collection because I haven't found any for a couple of years. So I picked this one up for $2, and it's this little bear, and he's got like a little fiddle, and then in front of him he's got like this little microphone, and it kind of opens up like this, and it says, "Off fiddlesticks, must I broadcast my love for you." So it's kind of like I believe it's referring to like an old radio show, how they used to have the music and little variety shows and stuff. So I just thought that was so cute. It is signed on the back. I think it says like Florence from Betty Jones. I'm not really sure. Something like that. But anyways, I just thought he was so adorable. So I picked him up for $2. The next thing I picked up, I cannot remember. I think it was $1. It's not even marked anymore, but yeah, I'm pretty sure the whole table was $1. And it is this little metal shovel. I just think it is the coolest thing ever. It is very, rusty and awesome. But it's like, a little shovel you take to the beach. I probably won't take it to the beach. I bought it to go with my like vintage, like garden tools out on my potting bench. So that is what I bought that for. So I just thought it was so cool. I've actually been looking for a little shovel like this for a really long time and I've never found one. So I was very excited to find this one. And I just thought it was so cool. So the last thing I picked up from the flea market was a book. It was $4 and it looks like it's copyrighted 1920. Yeah, and it's kind of silly. It looks like this. It's just plain blue, which I think is a nice color. But what I got it for, look on the inside, it's got a really pretty cover on the inside. Like a green and white. That's really pretty. But what I bought it for, it's actually a, what does it say? A plate and sheet glass calculator. Which I have no idea how to figure this out. It does have some instructions. But what I bought it for was what the pages look like. Can you see that? I just think it is so cool. The whole book is filled up with like these number calculations and stuff like that. Now when she had it sitting on the table, she had it opened up like this. And then she had like a little stack of books in front of it and stuff. And I'm like, oh my goodness, that is such a good idea. This would make such a nice little prop background for, I don't know, a picture frame or something in front of it, or I don't know, something. So that's basically what I bought it for. So I can kind of like prop it up on the shelf and then just like have this kind of interesting backdrop, which I think is very cool. I did something very similar with that book that Suzanne sent to me for our thrift swap. She sent me that garden house plant book, and I propped it up in a wood tote. You would have seen that in my styled finds, I think, this last one that I did. So you can kind of get the idea from that. It's kind of the same idea if you missed that video. But anyways, I thought this was super cool. So I picked this up and I am loving it. Plus, it's got blue and white, or it's blue. It'll fit in the patriotic kind of decor that I want to do also coming up here soon. So, which I need to actually get started. I can't believe this month of June is going so fast. And I haven't even started like my decorating yet for 4th of July, which I need to do like next week. So anyways, I have one more thing to share with you that I picked up at the thrift store. So let me go grab that and I'll be right back. Alright, so this next item is going to be rather difficult to share because it's sort of big. But it was $4.99 and it is this ginormous rake. Can you see it? I think it is so cool. You know how I like to collect vintage garden tools? Well, I thought this was super cool. I love this detailing on the bottom here. I've never seen a rake like this. And I don't know, I just thought it was neat. So I picked it up and yeah, I love it. It's got this nice green color on it, which is very cool. So I'll be putting that out by my potting bench as well. It is super wide. Can you see that? There we go. Oh, that's how wide it is. I'll probably actually use it as well because it seems to be very sturdy still. And yeah, I just think it's so cool. Who gets excited over a rake? I do. So anyways, so that is what I picked up this week at the flea market and from the thrift store. So now it is time to share fun finds from my viewers. So let's go ahead and jump right into the photos that were sent to me this past week. The first item was submitted by Glenda and she found a 1920s coffee percolator, which is so cool. It has red and black bakelite handles and she found it for $10.20. What a find! Cottage Creations found this white coffee pot, which is very cool. I'm assuming it's a coffee pot because it's so tall. That's what I've been told anyways. Peggy Ann found this artwork. It's considered a Theorem folk art on white velvet. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but she found it for $3.99 and I think it is very pretty. Rhonda found this basket for $1.99. Look at the little cutie down on the left. And she is using the basket to use in her pantry to hold her dog food, which I think is a brilliant idea. Ruby found this stained glass lamp for $3. It is absolutely gorgeous. It has a brass base, and here's what the bottom of it looks like. Oh my goodness, what a find! Cottage Creations found this heart-shaped cabinet for $3.99. She decided to give it a little makeover and painted it a pale pink color, which I think is so cute. Sandra found this milk glass chocolatier, this vintage thermos from West Germany, this adorable artwork, these adorable cow salt and pepper shakers, this blue plaid thermos, which I have never seen another one looking like this, and also these two prints. Diane found this square planter that has a different design on each of its sides, which is very cool. She also found these two cute mugs, the elephant planter, the tall vase on the right side, which she thinks is milk glass, and then this Celtic vase in the back as well. Susan found this vintage rooster for $4, which I think is adorable, and the bamboo placemats for $3. Victoria might have had the score of the week. She found this metal shelf on the curb. I think it's awesome. Ruby found this Pioneer Woman butter dish for only $1. It is so pretty, and I think that little butterfly on top is so cute. Ronnie found some very cool things. In the back, there's a grain sack bag, followed by a nice lace tablecloth, a pewter candlestick holder, 2 bell jars with metal lids, some awesome vintage roller skates, which I think are so cool. Also, there is a eagle door knocker, which I'm in love with. Also looks like there's a kitchen gadget of some sort that looks vintage, and a very pretty tray. Brenda found this a gorgeous coffee set for $5. Can you believe that? Oh, and look at this little adorable guy. He was found by Marie Tiji. Sorry if I did not pronounce your name correctly, but oh, this is such a cute little dog. And finally today, Joanne found this vintage postal scale, which I think is so cool. And she also found this bird, both of which were only $4 at a church sale. So it looks like a lot of you had some great luck at the thrift stores this past week as well. So of course next week we will be doing another segment of viewers fun finds. So go ahead and send me your pictures. The directions will be down in the description box on how to submit your photo. So check that out. And yeah, that is it for me today. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. I would love to know what you think of this video, and let me know what you found this past week down in the comments, and I will see you again next week for another Thrift Store Thursday. Bye now.